Like it. Okay, we are going to move right along, and now we're going to talk about a RosaryStyle adjustable bracelet. Now it's 9.5 inches in the length, but completely adjustable. You're going to have your cross charm on this. You have the Virgin Mary medallion. You have all of the little individual stations, and this is the way you adjust.
And you have a Rolo.
Yep.
Look.
There you go.
You know, when I look at pieces like this, and you got to remember, the first purchase I made in Europe was in 1976. I went as a consultant to Indonesia for a month. I left New York, and on the way back, I stopped at the Vicenza show. Gold was $100 and maybe $20 an ounce.
And what is it now?
Silver, $13.50 or $12.87 the other day, almost $1300. Wow. Silver was in the $2 an ounce range. Today it's $17 an ounce. And I always marveled at the Italian manufacturer, but they had, you know, centuries of experience ahead of me. But when you look at a bracelet like this is such high quality. The miraculous metal is a perfect miraculous metal in every detail. What makes it a true miraculous metal? Every bead that's on there is diamond cut. The ends are finished with these beautiful high polished beads. The chain is a box lock chain. Very, very secure, very strong. Look at even the little rondelles around the other beads. So when you see this, or you look at a price of that $25, you please don't say, what could they be giving us?
Right.
Because when I tell you, this comes from a place where these manufacturers have been doing this for over 2,000 years.
Right, centuries of old tradition. I mean.
And they have perfected it. We as manufacturers, although I've made a lot of machinery on my own, there's still a lot of machinery in the factory that has come from Italy. We basically bought the equipment there. We continue. We have 4 factories in Italy. They still hold a spot in the world production that very, very few countries. There's certain countries that have a lot of hand labor and they can compete, but not on a technology level.
Sure. Well, and the end result is a treasure piece. I mean, the end result is truly, truly a treasure piece. So whether you're giving this to someone right now who maybe is 12 years old, and again, it's adjustable, because a lot of times we have people who say, I want something cut down, I want something super small for my daughter.
I was just gonna bring that up, because here you have something that you can grow into. And because of the adjustability, when you go all the way down to that, that's pretty small.
Oh, yeah.
Even your wrist, if I was,
There you go.
So, but you wouldn't wear it, that's too tight.
Nope, I wouldn't wear it that tight, but there you can see.
So that would probably fit a 12 or 13-year-old.
Absolutely.
Easily. And this is one of those pieces that you can wear for years and years. Because when you look at the thickness of all the rings, they're all pretty thick. So you're not gonna wear this out. The other thing that's superb is if you look at the bead has a twist, like a nameplate. Remember the little pearls?
Yeah.
Well, that's a process we used to do by hand.
Yeah.
You don't do it by hand anymore. Now it's done automated, and that will never pull apart. So it starts from the stamping and moves down. So this is so strong and so secure that someone could wear this every day on a daily basis and not worry about it wearing out. I love it.
Well, and also too, you know, you look at these things that you're spending less than the price that you would spend on costume jewelry, but know this, they're gonna be heirloom pieces. This will be something that one day, if you're giving it to your daughter right now, your granddaughter will one day have it. I mean, that's how well made they are. And then that's also the beauty and the strength of real sterling silver, Anthony.
Well, sterling is a very strong metal, but for us as manufacturers, it's a wonderful metal to work in because it melts at a little lower temperature than gold. It's a little more malleable. So in the case of making these loops, they're easier to make in gold. The material's a little harder, but just fabulous. The diamond cut beads, and let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like a rosary. There's 5 and 5.
And talk to us about, even though that miraculous metal is small, the detail on it is exact.
Yeah, 100%. You can see on the reverse side has 12 stars, the flaming heart of Jesus and Mary. And this was commissioned by the Blessed Mother herself. When you look at the front, I have a loop. I can read the 1830, and it says, "Oh Mary, conceived without sin, pray for us," on the outside. And the position of the Blessed Mother with her hands extended.
And you would think maybe they would just do the look of a medallion, but no, it is the exact, exact specification of all your miraculous metal. We're gonna be wrapping this one up. Keep in mind too, if you don't know someone's wrist size, this fits absolutely everybody from a young lady to a more mature lady. We have it for you if you are on board. But we've got to remind everybody, one thing we love in addition to jewelry, I love makeup. I am crazy about makeup, and Too Faced, one of the best companies in the business. Now this is amazing. We're giving you a